is the Dubplate Special Master.
Live and direct.
Breakfast with CubCamTV.
Trickstar Radio.
What's happening, people? We're back inside the building. Welcome back to Trickstar Radio. Just gone 3 minutes past 9 here, and we're about to jump into the interview hour. I'm super excited to get into today's conversation. It's a guest that I've been looking forward to getting on the show for a hot minute. Someone whose music we've been supporting on the Breakfast Show since I first heard him, and to be honest with you, the progression and the general quality we've been hearing is through the roof. Man like TBaze joins us. How are you doing, sir?
Good morning, Kofu. Great to be on the show.
It's always a pleasure talking, sir. How are you doing in general? Obviously, it's a very busy time. Things are sort of turning into a bit more of a level of normality. How are things your end?
Yeah, all good. You know, it's good to see that, you know, lockdown is easing, things are getting back open, and yeah, it's just amazing feeling at the moment. You know, summer's coming, so it's exciting times. I'm just hoping everyone is still keeping safe and sound.
100%. So obviously we had a chat about it. I think it is literally about a year ago at this point, when you came onto Brekkie in the Cave, and obviously since then a lot has happened music wise. A lot has happened with yourself in regards to this new EP. Like, do you want to talk me through the last year and how it's been from your side? Because it seems like you must have been so busy.
Yeah. So last year, yeah, it's actually been a year of because it was May last year we had the first interview. So between then and now, yeah, as you said, it's been busy. A lot of things has happened. You know, the lockdown, and then the lockdown eased, and then we had the second lockdown again. And during that time last year, I was already planning to release an EP. So I'd been working on the EP and you know, trying to do videos, trying to get things done. It's a bit difficult with the situation of things, but at the same time, it gives me more time to, you know, go to the studio, record at home, or do whatever I need to do. And yeah, it's been busy, but it's been a really good journey in terms of being able to actually finally do my first body of work, put the body of work out. I released it on the 9th of April. So yeah, it's been ups and downs, but really productive times at the same time. So it's good.
Definitely, man. And I mean, obviously, this project is we're gonna dive straight into talking about this project. I can't resist any longer because it's been something we've had on rotation here on the station for a hot minute, and just the general arrangement of it, the general quality levels of this are so high. So, do you want to talk me through the process of physically building the project? Like, did you start off with an idea of how you wanted it to look, or did it naturally develop?
So the thing is, Alubarika being my first body of work, it was a thing where at the beginning of my career, so my music career, I would say started in 2017. I released Carry You, and then till now I've just been up until April I've been releasing singles. I've released about 13 singles. So I thought by the time I released my first body of work, I wanted it to be something, you know, solid, something meaningful. And I wanted it to be something that, you know, at the time of at 2020, because of a lot of things happening, I wanted to capture the moments, capture the times that we were in. So, you know, whoever is listening to the EP, you might not necessarily be a fan of Afro beats, but you can connect with the message of the song or the vibe of the song. So it was a thing where, you know, there was times when I was feeling, you know, blessed, even though lockdown, even though COVID, as I was feeling blessed, I was feeling, you know, to be around family, to still have, you know, job, to still, you know, even when things were difficult, there was still something to hold on to, you know, and that's a great thing for me. So that was the whole purpose of Alubarika. And apart from that, since when I was a little kid, you know, every day when we wake up in the morning, I'm from a very prayerful family. My parents, especially my dad, would say a word, Alubarika, which means blessings, and he says it all the time. Every single day, even till now. So it's something that's stuck with the family every time we're talking or praying or wishing good for other people, you know. So I thought I have to name, you know, me being African, and, you know, African parents, or should I say parents in general, really, but more so African parents, Nigerian parents. You know, me being a musician and telling them, yeah, I want to make music, wasn't something they approved before, or I thought they would approve. So I didn't tell them I was into music for a long time. By the time I told them, what the man said was, okay, God will put Alubarika in whatever you're doing. And that was really shocking to me. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was going to say something crazy. First EP Alubarika. So I have one song talking about blessings and the vibe, another song titled Vibe. They just played Vibe now. And another song talking about Monkey captures. Monkey's talking about, the whole event of 2020 inspired me to write a song about the injustice, again, me being from Nigeria and knowing what's happening back home. I saw the unity in Monkey, in unity in the world when the whole George Floyd thing happened. So I wanted that same unity for people to look back at what's happening in Africa and also look at different parts of the world and things that's happening, because that was amazing for George Floyd, even though it was an unfortunate situation. And then we had the Monkey remix featuring someone from Zimbabwe, Trickstar. We had someone from Nigeria, Simanada, and we had one from Colombia, DF exclusive. So, and then I have another song talking about grinding and hustling and everything, but don't lose yourself during the whole grind. So it's just a long story short. I can talk about the EP and the idea all day, but the main idea is just capturing the moments and capturing the vibes, and I call it Blessing and Vibes EP type of thing, apart from the original name.
100%, mate. I mean, it's so interesting listening. I could sit and listen to you talk about it all day, to be honest with you. I'm just sat here taking in all the information, and obviously all those different influences going into this sort of mixing pot, which has become the EP. It's an incredible body of work. It's something that, from a listener's perspective, I've taken in numerous times, and all of the different messages that you have involved on the project across different topics as well. Everything just seems to hit home, and on top of that, the instrumentation and the general how everything's presented is so appealing to listeners from all different backgrounds. Like, is that something you specifically worked on, or was it a case of you had a specific idea for each song and it was regardless of whether people liked it or not, you were going to go with it?
So I think it's a bit of balance. So having stuff that I wanted to do, but at the same time making sure it's delivered in a way that it's enjoyable to listen to. I worked with different artists on the EP, and I also worked with 3 different producers on the EP. I worked with OY Productions, Emerald, and K Beats. So K Beats also feature on two songs on the EP, and K Beats is a producer I work with often. So we were able to really work together, go back and forth, and try to make sure we have a sound that's really appealing to listen to. Shout outs, like I have a group of people, to make sure we deliver a good body of work. So shout out to KBs and other people that worked with me on the EP as well, and shout out to the artist as well, because we were going back and forth just to make sure everything sounds nice. Some were just first time we got it, and we were really happy with what we did. But it's a bit of balance. We have to deliver what people enjoy to listen to, and of course what we enjoy to listen to as well.
100%. That balance is something that is so important. It's something that a lot of people miss out on, but it's something I feel you have really hit the nail on the head with the entirety of the track listing on this project. So hats off to you, sir. I think what we're going to do is we're going to move slightly forward, and we're going to jump into one of the tunes in just a second. But the thing I want to ask is, how has the response been to the project? Because obviously we've been playing it a lot. I've been seeing it getting support in a lot of different places. But from your end, like, how have you found the response?
Really and truly, I did not expect the response it's had. So really quality feedback. I have people, messaging and actually writing, a whole thing about what they feel, what their favorite track is, and things like that. So it's really amazing to see the support so far. So thanks to everyone, listening.
Each and every, man. Well, it's been a pleasure playing the tunes from over here on the Trickstar side of things, having the tunes on rotation, and obviously we had the honour of premiering a couple of tunes off the EP as well. So getting you on the phone this morning just to kind of tie everything up is fantastic, and it's great to listen to you talk about the EP. You can hear the enthusiasm and the enjoyment you've got from making it, and obviously the passion behind the meanings behind the tunes as well. So just getting you on the line has been fantastic so far. What we're going to do, we are going to jump into one of the tunes off the EP, and it is the title track, Alubarika. We're going to get into this in just a second. Before that, though, what's the best place for people to get a hold of you online if they want to kind of follow you and check out what you're doing?
So I'm most active on Instagram. So Instagram is at TBaze, and Twitter official TBaze. And my email, officialtbaze@gmail.com.
Fantastic stuff.
Me on Instagram.
There we go. Make sure you do go and follow. Trust me, there's loads of good stuff on the way. There's a lot of good visuals there as well. And it's definitely worth following because the music, I believe, is not going to stop, and it's not going to stop it's not going to stop improving, because that's the pattern we've seen so far.
Yeah. Yes.
100%. Well, we're going to get into this one right about now. It goes by the name of Alubarika. This one is the title track off the EP. We're live on the line with man like TBaze this morning. It's just gone 14 minutes past 9 here on The Breakfast Show. Keep it locked. You're in tune to the sounds of Trickstar Radio. Don't go anywhere, my friends. Oh, yes.
This is Breakfast with KXVU, bringing you their morning flavours on Trickstar Radio.
Trickstar Radio.